¿Qué pasó, gente? What's up, my people? What's up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Pelon. And this episode is brought to you by CHICANA. Now, I've been, I probably should have did this episode a while back ago, but now that we're starting to get more into, a little bit of like, where I do like, biographies on people or cultures or stuff like that. I wanted to talk a little bit about my girl Selena. Selena Quintanilla from Corpus Christi, the Queen of Tejano. Man, she was beautiful. La Reina. The Queen, man. That's what they called her. La Reina. So much respect for this woman. So much beauty that this woman possessed. So much talent. So much to give the world. I can't tell you what she meant to just me. I gotta have my due respect for her in the aspect of like what everybody else thought of her too. But I'm gonna be straight up with you. I remember growing up, I really didn't embrace my culture as much as I should have. I think that a big part of this conditioning, reprogramming, or institutionalizing us, or colonialism, or white power, supremacy, whatever, I think it distracts a lot of us. Because, we are brought up in the beginning, with like, don't talk Spanish. But talk this America, talk English. And, all these haters that just, scare the shit out of you. Spank you, slap you, real quick when, you're a little kid. Slap your hand. I'm serious, man. This is the kind of shit that was going on when I was younger. And, my parents got detentions and, they got sent home and stuff like that because people thought they were, or they tried to like say they were committing terrorist plots and shit. I'm not joking at all. That's the way that they made it sound. But what I'm getting at is when I was like, I'm not sure if she died like in 95 or 94. I know she died like somewhere around 95 or something like that, give or take a couple of years. But I know that it was around the time that I just started buying her CDs. I had just bought I think my second CD. I was on my way to buy my third CD around the time that, she died. Because I knew there were some songs on it that I wanted. And back then, that's how we used to listen to our music. I couldn't stand the radio. I always despised the radio. Maybe there's a few good songs on it, but, it was the same thing. You had to listen to a bunch of crap to get to what you wanted to. And there was a couple of songs that she had just put out, and bam, man, she died. And I remember when she died, I'm not tripping, man. I did not follow her or anything like that. I just loved her music. There's something about the music that when Selena would do what she did, and I mean, this is coming from somebody that wasn't real culturalized. I mean, I got like a man, I'm not trying to trip, but I mean, it was almost like the spirit. There was a certain, I don't know, it was like a vibration in my body, like a tingle, I can't really describe it. It's just like something inside of you that's shaking, you're so compelled to the music that it makes you feel something. It really was like a vibration, like a feeling almost. And I really don't know. I'm at a loss for words on this one too. I do not know how to tell you how I felt, but it was something that I really never felt, a lot, unless it was just like a real strong emotional tie to a song that I just loved. Like, and there were only probably like maybe a couple of songs that did that to me, and Selena did it to me like, a few times. And it was just like a cultural awakening. It was a cultural pride. She made me, want to be more identified with my culture. She made me, look at Mexicanas differently. Like, for real. She made me actually look at Mexicanas like the way they're supposed to be looked at. Like, I mean, not just hyenas, not just, because I mean, at that time in my life, I was young, man. So, I mean, that's all we were doing was just going out and chasing women and stuff. I mean, that's all we were doing. And, my point is, I mean, I looked at her like, man, I wish I had a girl like Selena, man. She reminds me kind of like of my mom, or like, somebody in my family that is a good person, but she's fine. Like, I mean, I can't tell you, like, the way that I felt about her, because you would have to be me. I mean, I can only try to describe it. And if she did that to other guys, man, I mean, it was a sad world when she passed on. There was like women, men, children, old folks. They were all, man, golly, they were crying. So they had to have felt like the way that I felt, as far as like, the joy that she brought into your life. I mean, when she would be up there making Mexicanos look good, making our culture look the way that it's supposed to look, making other people want to be Chicano, making other people want to be Tejano, making other people want to be proud. So, if you don't know, man, go buy you some Selena CDs, go get you some VHS tapes if you still have one, go look at you some YouTube stuff, go buy some stuff online, get on the Selena websites, and it's worth it, man. Go buy some of that stuff and put it in your Rolodex of stuff. I don't sell Selena merchandise. I'm not an advocate of sales or marketing or anything like that. I don't get paid. As a matter of fact, I don't even get paid on my podcast, and I don't want to. I do it because I want to. I do it because I care about our peoples, and I care about y'all having content that will make you feel the way that it makes me feel. And that's good when I do it, and that's good when I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And the kind of thing that Selena did for us is the kind of thing we should all be wanting to do for each other. And I firmly believe that, man. I firmly 1,000,000,000% believe that. And that's why I'm doing this episode, is because, like I said, the respect and the dignity and it's almost like, now that is like nobility. Like, being a part of that, her clique out, if you're a part of the Selena clique, hey, man, if you're in her clique, I'm telling you, man, like, you had some superiority, nobility type of, you're on another level type shit, man. Because, like I said, she was adored, she was admired. I mean, she's the whole reason Jennifer Lopez came up. Jennifer Lopez was like a nobody. I'm serious. I ain't dogging on her, because she made a good run. She did a good, she had a good career, but she did it on the backs of our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we catapulted her up there. We let her stand on our backs. We bought her stuff. We were the one that made her get recognized. Or Selena was. So when I say we as a whole, I mean, Mexicanos, Chicanos, Tejanos, Tejanas, Chicanas, Tejanitas, our loves, our beautiful women that she made us adore and made us really sit there and saying, man, she reminds me of Selena. I think I want to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. I'm not kidding. That is real to me. And I still to this day look at her and want to find a woman with that type of cultural embracement. Like, something that makes me feel proud. So this episode ain't going to be too long, guys. I just kind of wanted to tell you how I thought about Selena. Maybe you feel the same. Maybe you feel better. Maybe you feel different. I don't know. It's one of those things that I wanted to talk about. I was trying to keep it fresh. I was trying to keep it real. And, maybe you got comments. Maybe you got social media out there. If you do, put something out there about, the biography of Selena. I think that would be a good one. I don't know why I hadn't thought about that one earlier. But yeah, there's your boy Pelon, loving puro Selenas. And like I said, man, I don't try to discredit her in any way. I don't sell for her. I don't work for her. I don't advocate for her or against her. If I use, any of her, stuff, it's just because I like her. And I think she represents, what I want to represent. And to me, that's special. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and duck on out into the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Chicano podcast or Chocast. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace out.